So this is just gonna be quick, easy and dirty. The one card Fiendsmith combo for a linear tier end board. And all you gotta do is start with Tractus, and then you're gonna add the Lurry and discard it. So it's nothing special. I think we all already know the drill. Lurry will activate to special summon himself, then you can just link off into Requiem, then use Requiem to bring out the Fiendsmith. And now we can use the effect of the Requiem to equip to the Fiendsmith, and we get to abuse the new TCG exclusive Necro Equip, which can fusion summon itself by contact fusing with these two. And then we just shuffle back the Requiem with the Fiendsmith or the Engraver and overlay into a Beatrice, so that's your one card Beatrice, which will now start our Tearlament Line. We use the Crystal Beast trap instead of Trivy Karma actually to get Field Spell and also another Aqua. So we can just go ahead, grab the Tortoise and the Field Spell. Then you're gonna activate Field Spell and use it to go ahead, grab the Rhino. Rhino is now gonna use his effect by dumping an Havness. Then we can just fuse off. Now we could fuse with the Necro Equip and make Mud Dragon to go into Toad, but right now we just use all three, the double Aqua plus the Rhino Heart to bring out Kaleido Heart. And now this is the most important interaction that we abuse. We can just pop Kaleido Heart to special summon himself and dump a tier name or a tier card to go search for something else, and we are going to dump a Scream because Scream is now going to search the Meta Noise, which is important for follow-up and also the play in the next turn, because now you're gonna set Meta Noise pass, and as soon as your opponent summons a monster you can just go chainlink 1 Beatrice, chainlink 2 Meta Noise to book the target. For example, they special summon a Poplar, or they summon the Celatries for the Harmonica, or they're summoning a White Duston. Then you can just book it and send a Sharon or a Merle, but I would not recommend to send a Havnus because it will come up later on. And we can also dump the King of the Swamp with the Beatrice. And now in a new chain you can go chainlink 1 to fuse, chainlink 2 to shuffle away whatever we booked, and then you're going to make your Rukalos, which I think right now in the meta is like actually pretty good, because we can stop the Requiem effect, we can stop the Fiendsmith, we can stop the Sequentia, so Rukalos is like the end boss of Fiendsmith if you ask me. And now we're going to use the planet again, popping Kaleido Heart, and Kaleido Heart now will dump the Sulliek, and Sulliek is going to trigger my internet, which will allow me to grab the Havnus. And now if our opponent activates a field effect, we can just activate Havnus, special summon her, mill cards. And now why we chose Havnus instead of like Tirkash is because we can use the Rukalos later on if we want to negate like a Lurry, for example, or a Requiem to send the Havnus, and Havnus then can fuse with at least the Necro Equip to make a Dragostapelia or a Mud Dragon or whatever else we can do after we milled 3 with the Havnus. So this is the one card combo. It ends on Rukalos, Kaleido Heart, double Beatrice, Planet. Which in my opinion is like pretty good because it's a linear combo where you can dictate the outcome more or less, and that's something Tier never really had before. So I think that if you figure out the ratios, Fiendsmith Tearlaments is definitely at least a Tier 2 contender for a good deck this format. And that's it. Stay safe, and if you want more combos or like an in-depth guide, just leave a comment.